Hello, June. Hi, June. Hello again. Hello, June. Hi, June. Have you not had enough of me yet? Hi, Belinda. Hey, Karen. How are you? Hi, Susan. Have you not had enough of me yet, Belinda and June? Bless you, Karen. Hello, Janet. Long time no speak. Good afternoon, Morel. Hello there. Good afternoon. How is everybody? I've not seen some of you for all of a couple of hours. If you've not had enough of my voice yet. Hello, Susan. How are you? Hello there. Hello, Shelley. How are you? We're just saying some ladies have done my workshop this morning and they're back again for more punishment. Hello, Sue. Sue Barnes and Sue Rutter. Hello. Hi, Jane. How are you? How are you, Jane? I really do not know where this is going to go because I've had no prep time because I've been teaching. Hello, Pat. After this one, I'm going back to bed. I'm not surprised, Belinda. You must be shattered. Belinda got up at 4 a.m. and had 2 hours sleep and then did the workshop. Mad woman. Mad woman. Hello, Sue. Just sent you a message on Messenger. Oh, I'll read it afterwards, Sue. No problem. Thank you. Hi, Sue. Oh, there's lots of Sues, so it gets very confusing. So, Sue Barnes, I'll have a look at the message afterwards. Hello, Karen. How are you? It's a super hot day here in Ontario in Canada. I just love how you're from Canada, Karen. I just find that so bizarre. Belinda from the USA, Karen from Canada. Oh, thanks, Belinda. Hello, Pam. Good morning, Gayle. But decided to watch the live instead. You're a sucker for punishment, Gayle. I have no idea where this is going because I've had to literally, if you'd have seen me, I scurried around to find bits and that was it. That's all I've done. Hello, Lorraine. iPad out of battery after this morning. It's like me, Lorraine. I'm out of battery. Hi, Mimi. Hello there. Hi, Sue. I'm a bit tired. And Shelley's hungover. I'm not hungover. My eyes are really heavy. I can make it through this. Poor Belinda. I'm so excited my package from James has left the UK. Yay, Karen. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it isn't too long. Hello, Babs. Hello there. Hello, Linda. We love you from all over the world. Oh, that's so lovely. Wait till after this demo, Belinda, you might change your mind. I've just literally dumped anything on my desk, Belinda. Seriously, I've gone round thinking, this'll do, this'll do, this'll do, and I've got no idea what I'm making. Hope it was worth the hangover, Patricia says, Shelley. Oh, dear me. So, but now the weather's all cleared up, hasn't it? The weather's all cleared up now, so it's beautiful outside. Isn't that typical? Hello, Kate. Long time no speak. I love how the workshop ladies are here. Hi, Lee. Oh, no. We still haven't sorted Lee's problem out. We'll have to sort it out. Hello, Jane. Been busy stamping and cutting out owls on coffee filter paper for the weekend workshop. Hey, that sounds fab, Jane. I'm liking the sound of that. Oh, thank you, Karen. Hello again, Sheila. I haven't seen you for a long time. I can just see you doing that with Ian in the background doing impressions. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Marjorie. Hi, Karen. Hello, Linda. Good morning. Good afternoon, whatever time of day it is around the world. Hello there. But still not right. We're gonna have to work this out, Lee. We really are. Hello, Annalise. How are you? Too much wine watching Game of Thrones. Oh, I've just been making. It's going to be hot again next week. Wow. I might get some time in the garden next week. You never know. Not so good in Wiltshire. It's cold and trying to rain. No, it's gone lovely here in Cheshire. It's gone really nice. I lost you all then. That might be a good thing, Shelley. Seriously. This is going to be such an off-the-cuff demo. Honestly, it's going to be really off the cuff. I've had to really quickly think, what the heck am I going to make? That rain was unbelievable we had, Belinda. All the day with Tracy. Hello, Sandrine. Hello there. Hello, Karen. Yes, we've got circles because I'd already got a circular piece cut out and that was it, I'm afraid. Have you missed my voice, Carmen? You poor thing. I don't know, anybody could miss my droning voice. So, we're going to do a circular piece. Piece. Hello, Andrea. Hello there. Hi, Lorraine. You've got long cuffs. Long cuffs. Long cuff. See, I'm brain dead now. I'm brain dead now. Hello, Heidi. Hello, Sarah. Long time no speak. And Shelley wants me to try and take her mind off a hangover. Oh boy, that might be asking for a lot. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Honestly, no idea. I put your post videos on when I'm crafting just to hear your cheerful waffling. Hello, Jennifer. And sunshine in Scotland, Wendy says. That's what we like. Good afternoon, Jennifer. Good afternoon, Wendy. Can you tell I'm on a go slow? You're working off the cuff. I told you what I told you. I told you, June. My brain cells aren't working. I wondered what you meant by off the cuff. Honestly. I have no idea what planet I'm on. So, I've got a leaf. Look, I've got a leaf from the garden. I picked that up on the way to the bin. Oh, I don't know, Karen. He is hoping. So I've got this leaf that was by the bin. It was actually in the bin, ledged in the bin. We all miss you, Tracy, when you're not on. I'm a part of the family now, Lorraine. Oh, bless. So I've got this lovely leaf here. Nice dry leaf. Good afternoon, Lynn. I can just see this. This is going to go into disaster, this is. Hello, Jane. Hello again. It's a beautiful leaf, isn't it? Exactly. It's a beautiful leaf. A very pretty leaf. Bin diving. Hey, Sarah, I'm getting desperate, seriously. When you've taught a class in the morning and then you do a Facebook Live in the afternoon, just let me tell you, it's not a sensible idea. It's not a sensible idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my leaf behind my substrate around about here. So I'm going to add it here. I'm hoping it works. And then I'm going to use a white wax crayon and I'm just going to rub over the leaf. I'm going to rub over the leaf with my wax crayon and I'm hoping it'll make an impression. If it doesn't, then I'm going to look pretty stupid. And I've got black over my fingers, I think. So I'm just adding some wax over the leaf. It's more fun. all the leaves will disappear off the... Oh dear. So I'm just... I only want a little impression. I'm just hoping it works. I've got no idea. I think I've got an impression. I don't know why there's so much black over my hand. I think it's come off the leaf. Not when you have Lee to contend with. My husband loves to hear you, Tracy. Just say hello to him. He'd love to... What's his name? Hello, Craig. Good afternoon, Craig. Are you mad enjoying listening to me and my waffle? You must be mad. Right. So let's see if it shows up. I've got no idea, but I'm going with the flow. I'm going. Heidi's going leaf hunting. So I'm just now using the new colour, which I've totally forgotten what it's called. Speckled egg. Happy Saturday, Simona. Happy Saturday. Don't ask me what I'm doing, Simona, because I'm making it up as I go along. So I've got speckled egg and vintage photo. Guess why? Because they were on my desk and we haven't got time to look for things. So we're just going to spritz that with water. And then I'm hoping that the wax crayon will resist and show some of the leaf through. Yay, Luke, Luke, Luke. How cool is that? Tracy's back on, all's well. Do you not think that's a matter of opinion? Oh dear, Tracy's got a stupid head on. I love my speckled egg as well, Heidi. I think it's lovely, a lovely colour. I really do think it's fab. I'm just going to pick up those speckly bits, just so that we don't waste them, and then just spritz with water a bit more. Received my speckled egg this morning, yay! Yes, I'm laughing. That's because I've got no idea what I'm doing. So it's, oh bless you, Belinda. So this is my leaf print. Listen, I'm getting desperate. When you're picking leaves up off the floor, you're getting desperate. And Simona says, hi, Belinda. Oh, bless you, Karen. Thank you. So we're going to incorporate the stamps, but I just want to add some more speckled egg. I want to add some more speckled egg. So let's add a bit more speckled egg. Lovely colour. Clever clogs. I used to do this when I was at school. So I thought, I know what I can do with a leaf. So we're just going to spritz that and let some of it drip. And just dry. So I'm just taking me time adding the layers. Does James have any leaves in stock? Oh, poor James. He must wonder what the heck goes on if he tunes into our workshops and stuff. He must think, what a mad lot you are. Hello, Ali. How are you? Hello, Ali. I think I'll text James and see if he has leaves before this all now. I love it. I love that. Nice little different layer. So we just need to give this a good dry now. I need to give it a good dry. Oh, I've missed that. What did you do to get such a great leaf print? What I did, Chris, you see this nice clean leaf here? Let me show you again, Chris. Let me just show you what I did quickly. This is what I did, Chris. Put my leaf under my card. Place the card on the top. Took a white crayon. Let me just make sure that's up there. A white crayon and rubbed over my leaf. Like so, Chris. Rubbed over my leaf with my white crayon. And then I just used the speckled egg and vintage photo distress oxide ink, spritzed with water and mopped it up, Chris, just so you can see. Just pick that up. Can you see? I get a lovely leaf print. It's all right, Carolyn. It's all right, Chris, no problem at all. Just wanted to show you what I did. So I just mopped up and then we got that nice leaf print. I thought it'd be quite nice with the stamp sets. Just something a little bit different. And because Tracy's getting desperate now, because doing a Facebook Live after a workshop is like nuts. Because my brain cells have gone. My brain cells have gone. So I'm just giving my ink a really good dry. It's good, isn't it, Belinda? A candle will work as well, Karen, yes. As long as you've got that resist, it'll create a resist. Oh, a cuppa and a chocolate digestive. Yay. Yeah, so anything like that. I just thought it was a bit of a fun technique. Just to give it something in the background. And plus I'm running out of ideas, so there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my little wood, I forgot what this is called now. It's a stencil, that's all I know. It's a stencil. It's a stencil. So I'm going to use Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. Wood pile, that's it, wood pile. Do you know, I knew it was called something wood. I just couldn't get my words out. So I'm just adding a bit of the Vintage Photo Distress Oxide because I thought that would go with the leaf print. And I've got a nice fluff of hair there, a nice fluff of hair. And I'm just going to spritz that with water. Just bring in this now. And just add a little bit of the leaf print to my background. Just a little, when I've just moved it, just a little bit of leaf print. Never, you will always pull around. I love me crafts, I must admit, I love me crafts. So just a little bit more detail from the stencil. You'll just see all these layers underneath. Hello from Finland again. Hello, Sachu. Midsummer Festival Day. Oh, that sounds fab. Midsummer Festival Day. I can't remember the last time I did anything Festival Day. Most lovely sleeve, Tracy. It's filthy though. Look how dirty it is. I've got black all over me. It's filthy. It's got a little hole in it as well. It's got a little hole in it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, where's it gone? My stamp set 304 Heartfelt, and I'm going to add some background stamping. Oh, I'm loving crafting. I love it. Just taking my time because my brain cells aren't working. Yeah, it's lovely. I love crafting. So I'm just going to add some little background stamping just to add a little bit more interest to my background. Just to add a little bit more interest. And I don't want to cover all the areas up. I don't want to cover everything up. I want to keep some white space. I do want to keep some white space. And I don't want to cover all the leaf up either, because the leaf is lovely. I can easily add more stamping afterwards. And what I've got is I've got some strips of card that I'm going to stick together just over like this, just over the side here. My card needs bending a bit. The speckled egg colour's lovely, lovely. Oh, thank you, Janet. Now alive, we're mad. Yes, it would make a fab stencil. It would, Heidi. It would make a fab stencil. So what I'm just doing is bending my card and then I'm just going to adhere these strips of card together. Just adhere these strips of card because I think I've got another idea. So just adhere these strips of card together. What are we saying? I haven't used mine yet. Second most important holiday of the year. Oh wow, Sachu. You see, I learn something new every day. Something new every day. So I'm just taking these strips of card and just layering them together. Mainly because I'd got strips of card from this morning's workshop. So let's use them. Let's not waste them. So we're just using those as well. Just because it seems a shame to waste everything. And I'm thinking about my composition as I go along. So I want to trim some of that. I got mine and haven't used my speckled egg colour yet either. Having an idea is dangerous. It is at the moment, Lee. It's dangerous at the moment. Especially with what me and you have been doing. I got mine and haven't... No festivals or concerts here. And no, we've got no festivals or concerts either. None at all. We haven't got any either. So we're just the same. But what I've got here is this is a lid. Let me show you. This was the lid off a piece of tuna. So this is a tuna tin. I cut the edging off. I cut the edging off the tuna tin. So this is a tuna tin because I'm going to have it here like this. So this is my tuna tin. So let me just stick these down first. Let me just stick these down. So that's the end of the tuna tin. So we just put this here like so. And I can still see some of that. That over there. Yeah, I can easily add some more stenciling. So this is the end of a tuna tin. My Simply Red concert got moved from October 2020 to 2021. Oh, what a shame. I don't suppose there's any concerts now, is there? Don't suppose there's any. Is there any this year? More fishy smell. Yeah. More fishy smells. Exactly. More fishy smells. You're using all... Exactly. So we're going to use this lid. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to colour it a little bit. Just a little bit with alcohol inks. And the alcohol ink is ginger. So I'm just going to colour my lid a little bit. And this is ginger alcohol ink. So I'm just adding... And I have sanded the edges so that they're not sharp. Funny watching Royal Ascot without all the beautiful people. Oh, that must be weird. I haven't watched Ascot, so that's interesting. And I'm just dabbing over again a second time because it adds a little bit more texture. A little bit more texture. So just let that dry off a minute. And then what I'm going to do is add my circular piece here so that the leaf is still visible here, is still visible. Let me just check some more things on my design. Yes, so we're going to add some more card as well. We're going to add some more strips of card. I put the coconut shell in my dishwasher when the bird's on heat and all the suet. I'm sure it will come in. You absolutely, Jane. It will, because that will make, do you know what that'll make, Jane? That'll make a nice shadow box, a nice shadow. So you could add the bee image inside. It would make a nice shadow frame. That coconut shell would make a nice shadow frame. Lids. Oh, yeah, it's just a lid from the tuna can. What it's called, Maureen, is called Tracy's feeling rather desperate and needs some things to work on. More bin dive. More bin dive. Add lemon juice and leave outside for a couple of days. Or just get your husband to wash it out like I did, and then it doesn't matter. I just got my husband to wash it out because I'm good like that. I just get him to do it. I just get my hubby to do it all the time. It's a good job he thinks I'm all right, isn't it, really? He thinks we're all mad after this morning. He thinks we're all mad after this morning. So I'm just thinking about my composition. It's important to think about that composition. So I've just... And this is going to go like that. Like so. That's perfect. And then what I need is I need a piece of card, a scrap of card. And I'm going to use this stamp set from my A4 stamp set. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use the word garden again because I quite liked that last time. You mean Ian didn't think that before about us? No, what he's decided, Belinda, is he said that we're actually getting worse. He said that over these last few weeks we've got worse. And he said, and it's my bad influence. That's what he said. He says I'm absolutely balmy. Which I thought was fair enough, you know, I don't mind. You can call me whatever. I need a scrap of paper. So I'm just going to blot that. Tuna for tea then. Sue says tuna for tea then. He was brilliant, wasn't he, Chris? He's a good laugh. At least he gets involved. I like it because he gets involved. Mind you, I don't really give him much choice but to get involved. I mean, what's the poor man supposed to do? I just leave him. You're like, can you just do this, Ian? Can you just do this, Ian? And then while we were all doing our class, he was cutting my shrub down. Oh, I nearly said my bush then. No, not my bush, my shrub. He was cutting, he was cutting my shrub down. And bless him, while we worked away. I think I've done this the wrong way round, haven't I? Oh, I need to stamp that again. Drip. I need to stamp that again. Hang on. But it's beautiful country, visited about 8 years ago and lived it. Oh, beautiful country statue. So I just need to just stamp the garden again. Oh, Tracy. Trust you to notice, Anne. Trust you. I slipped up there. Hello, Diane. Hello there. Hello there. So what I've got now is I want to add my circle here. Will go here. But I want to add garden just popping out here. You could have garden and stem. No, I want garden. I want garden. So that it just pops out at the edge. So let me just trim the right side, Tracy. Like so. So this will eventually tuck under here, like so, to say garden. But what I want to do now is move this out the way. Just add a little bit of book page to this. That should have said loved it. I'm sure your bush is beautifully manicured. Thank you, but Diane, I was hoping nobody had noticed. Yes, he was attending to my shrub, June. He was attending to the shrub. Exactly. He was attending to the shrub. I was mowing my back lawn. Ian's done that as well. He's mowed the back lawn. He's worked ever so hard, actually. So I'm just going to add some book pages to my alcohol ink lid. Just add some book pages to my alcohol ink lid. Like so. Just... Oh, we noticed. Trust you, Law. Fingers achy today. Are they achy, Alison? I love the ready reckoners. Ready reckoners. There's nothing worse if your fingers are achy. So I'm just adding some book pages. A little bit more. Just a little touch more. Like so. I've done no cutting out, so I'm afraid there's going to be cutting out involved in our live, because that's the way it goes. So let me just move that out the way. Let me just put my lid on there, and then we'll bring in the bee stamp. I can't stop using this bee stamp. So what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of cut and dry foam here, and just add some vintage photo distress oxide ink just to the background very lightly. Father's Day this weekend here in Canada. Yes, it's Father's Day for us as well, Karen. And I didn't realise when I booked my workshop, because with it being locked down, my brain isn't working. So I forgot it was Father's Day. Whoops. Never mind. He knows I'm working, so he doesn't mind that we'd bring... I thought you said then we'll bring in the beast. Oh, bless Isabel. Have you had visitors? I hope you've enjoyed your visitors. So I haven't cut the bee out, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut him out. But hey ho, we can chat together just while we look how that beautifully stamps. I just love that bee. So just give that a dry. I've picked all the petals that the wind had blown. My poor poppies have got no petals left. I'm the same, Maureen. I'm exactly the same. No petals left. It's not very good, is it? No, I'm exactly the same. No, too much time on your hands if you had time to do your nails. I didn't, Diane. My daughter did them. My daughter did them. So, yes, I didn't do them. My daughter did my nails for me. I just sat there answering emails at the same time, moving from one hand to the other. It was quite good, multitasking. Just got put another order in at James. Uh-oh, Kim. Shh. Don't tell anybody, Kim. Nobody's here anyway, Kim. Nobody can hear you. It's fine, Kim. Nobody can hear, so it's not a problem. I'm cutting out my little bee because I didn't have time to prep. So I'm cutting out my bee live. So I'm just cutting around the edges of the lovely bee. And what are we saying? What a lovely treat. So yes, so I'll have to wait on my hubby, hand and foot, when the workshop's over. I'll have to make up for that. I'll have to make up for it. Oh, thank you, Jane. This set is going to be in the Weekend Wow. Next weekend, this bee set is. This is one of them that's going to be in the Weekend Wow. So I'm just going to... But I just can't stop using it because I find it such a versatile image to use. I just love it. So I'm just cutting out the bee. I just think he's fab. So just cut that out. And to be honest, I don't find it difficult to cut out, if I'm honest. I find it quite easy to cut out, but then I do like cutting out. I find cutting out quite therapeutic. I do love doing it. So I'm just cutting out this. If I'd have prepped, it would have been done, but I'm sorry, there wasn't enough hours in the day to prep. I've been resisting a couple of A5 sets, but I'm going to order them now. Oh, bless Chris. Oh. Mind you, I don't know about you, but Fridays and Saturdays are like my treat day. I end up spending time looking at the shops. So what I want to do now, is just stamp the wings again. Sorry, I've got to have 3D wings. I can't not have 3D wings. They just call out for 3D wings. So I'm hoping you're not in a rush, because here I am cutting out wings. I live in a village of 70 people on an island in the middle of Lake Sarnia. Of course, I don't need a boat. Oh, Satu, it sounds heaven. Where you live sounds heaven, Satu. Sounds wonderful. So I'm just going to cut my wings out. Whoops, my paper's slit. It won't take me long to cut the wings out. Just going to cut the wings out. So it's weird because it doesn't feel like a Saturday. It feels a weird day of the week to me. I don't know what day of the week I'm on. It's so funny. Because I've done the workshop this morning. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Me, Friday. Wow, Satu. I know, doesn't it sound fab, Chris? Doesn't it sound beautiful? I'll just have to make do with my little garden. That keeps me happy. My little garden. And I'm going to spend some time in it next week. It needs some TLC. There we go. I've cut the wings out. Look, that didn't keep you waiting too long. There's my wings. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of the blue from the speckled egg just to my wings. Just a little bit of the blue to my wings. Yeah, it sounds heavenly, doesn't it, Lee? It sounds lovely. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that speckled egg. James's service is brilliant. I know, Kim. I totally agree. I think it's brilliant. So let me just press them down. I'm thinking about my composition all the time now. So just placing this here, that's going here. And if you notice, I'm not sticking anything down particularly until I know what I'm doing. I've been to Helsinki for a long weekend and loved it. Oh, wow. Sounds fab. I'm now going to just move this out the way and just bend my wings a little bit before I adhere them. I've ordered my speckled egg. I wouldn't have thought it'd be too long, would it, Lynn? Or are they in different batches of delivery? I got mine quite quickly. But I don't know whether they're coming in different batches. I suppose everybody's in different batches, aren't they? So I'm just adding the adhesive to my bee, like so. Let me just get rid of that adhesive so it's not showing. Just remove that adhesive, that's better. You see, and what I'm thinking is this bee is going to go here, like so. And then what I've got this bit of, let me just, a bit of twine on this potpourri. This potpourri is a year old. It's over a year old. I bought it at Christmas and it's never been opened. So I'm just going to see if there's anything I can use. And what I like the look of are some of these little branchy bits. So let me see if I can use any of these. So these are just leaves that I'm going to use. Oh, I've got an itchy eye now. So this potpourri is a year old. So I'm just using some of the bits out of the potpourri. Let me just see what we can use. Let me just see. I have to think about my composition. Let me just move that twig. So I'm just hoping, yeah, that will go because I can use my, yep. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is just stick this down. So I've got this down. Just so that, let me make sure this is in the right place. So just place this here, that there. Do you ever talk to yourself when you're creating a project? Because I do. I talk to myself all the time. So stick that there. We want the little bee on here. So we want our little bee to be stuck on there. It's that old, Jane, that it's got no smell. It's so old, it's got no scent. It's really old. Just adding the bee here. And then let me just, but these are dried leaves. So I want to add, and I just want to play around a little bit. I don't want to rush. Let me just play around a little bit. Just bring that down and then I'll be able to press on. Yep. Now let me get my ultra thick gel medium. What I might do is just add the leaves actually. Let me just think about this. Does James sign? James is going to think you're all totally balmy. He really is going to think you're mad. So I'm taking these leaves off now. I want the leaves off. Yeah, I've decided I want the leaves off. So where's my gel medium gone? I've just picked it up and put it down again. So I need my palette knife. I've got some old potpourri. No, don't chuck it out, Margaret. Don't chuck it out. Especially if it's got really good dry bits. Don't chuck it out. So I'm just going to add my leaves like so. That's it. One here. So a little bit. I've got to talk to the leaves because it goes in better. So I have to talk to the leaves just so it goes in a little bit better. So I'm just drying. So let's add. So we'll use them little leaves in a second. Let me just, no, it's too much. Just press that. I just want a delicate, I haven't stuck my bee down yet. Yes, I'm so glad I'm throwing nothing away. I love how none of you are chucking anything away. You're just keeping everything just in case. But these are so stiff. These leaves, they're fantastic. They really are fantastic leaves. So I'm just going to add, and I just want to think about the composition. I don't want to race it too much because that's when you lose the composition, when you're in too much of a rush. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick down my little lid. I'm just going to stick down my lid because I can place the leaves underneath if I need to. So let me just place that, move my bee, because everything's wobbling around because it's not quite dry. So just press that down, move it along. So we've got this garden word, we've got that leaf here. So we're going to use some dry leaves. I do too, but I'm telling in case they put me away. Oh, good grief. So I'm just going to add some more of these leaves. And this will dry solid. It'll dry solid with this Dina Wakley thick gel medium. It'll dry solid. So I'm just adding some leaves to the background. And this is just old potpourri. Just old potpourri that unfortunately should have been used a year ago but never got used. Never got used. So it should have been used a year ago. Let's move this out of the way. So let me get some more. These feel quite velvety, these do. These leaves feel quite velvety. So just, yeah. Raid the bin, exactly. Don't throw your potpourris away. Don't throw your potpourris away because it's such a shame. Especially if you've got an old one that just doesn't, you don't want to throw away. And this looks quite handy because we've got that lovely leaf in the background. We don't want to cover that leaf up too much. We really don't want to cover that up. So what I've got here is I've got a huge rusty nail because I'm going to add a word on there. So I've got a huge rusty nail and you're going to have to let these dry solid before you apply it to the canvas. Before you apply this to the canvas, you need to make sure these bits dry absolutely solid. You can't just rush it. You need to let them dry solid. So just add that. And then let's get this word garden again. I love how it keeps saying, never get any, otherwise the dog will eat. I love how it keeps saying, bring it on camera, bring it on camera. It keeps telling me to bring it on camera. So let's add a little bit of that blue. Let's add a little bit of that speckled egg just to the edges of my garden text, just on the wood. It's a mega nail, that is. It was given to me as a gift, so it's a mega nail, that is. So I'm then going to add the garden to my nail, so it represents the garden here as well, because it's all about the garden, because I've used a leaf from the garden. The potpourri could have been from the garden if you dried it. So just adding that, like so. Oh, I love the fact it's all little recycled bits, little recycled pieces, which I absolutely love. Get down to the pound shop. That's a big, and it is a big nail, that is. It's huge. It's huge, that nail is. But I like some, I'm not going to say it. I do like some bigger sizes that in nails so that it just brings in variation. But I haven't been able to go shopping for ages, so it's a bit of a problem, really. So I'm just adding a little bit of book text here. I'm not rushing this piece. I'm enjoying the process. I'm just enjoying myself. Bringing in book pages, because we've got book pages in the focal image, so I want to bring a few book pages here. Why is Chris... What did June say? My kitty is going to think it's her birthday. I'm going to open another tin of tuna. Oh, you see, there you go. I'm feeding the kitties as well. I'm feeding the little kittens as well. You see? Results. They get fed twice. So I'm just adding a few more book pages. I've got bits everywhere. Just adding a few more book pages. Like so. And I'm not rushing this process. I'm taking my time. Just to think about the composition. Don't rush it too much. Sometimes we're in too much of a rush. And what I've got, I found in the same bag that I found the potpourri. Let me just wipe this. You know us too well, Tracy. while I was rummaging, why have I just put that back, you dozy drip? While I was rummaging, I found these as well, and he's my friend Anne. Anne will agree with me that I had these a year ago from a shop that Anne took me to. So these are a year old and I've not used them. So I'm going to use them. I can't remember the name of the shop because Anne Redfern took me. And Anne Redfern took me to the shop. And I've got these little wood slices. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Anne. If she can remember the shop, she took me with Joe. These are pieces that are a year old. The little wood slices. Little tiny wood slices. So just add. And I'm going for a real naturalistic theme. These are cute, aren't they? Have you seen the size of them? Really cute. Really cute wood slices. That these are a year old, but I'm sure they're probably still available. But they're really cute wood slices. But my friend Anne took me to a shop last year. And I bought these because I said they'd come in useful. I always buy things. I always say that. Oh, these will come in useful. And I just want one more in threes. So just want one more. That's it. Thank you. There you go. Anne's replying. And Anne's still got hers unopened. There you go. I'm not the only one. So that proves that I went to a shop a year ago and these are a year old. A year old. But just imagine, hang on, let me just show you. Let me just get. You see, I get carried away with my composition. And sometimes I forget that I'm on a Facebook Live and I'm like, you're supposed to be. So let me just, but what you could also do is with the wood slices, what you could also do is you could add some of your numbers. So you could use the ground espresso, which was on my desk from this morning. What you could do is add some numbers to the wood slices. So I can add some numbers to the wood slice. Oh, you see, I'm going to have to do that now. I'm going to have to do that on my little wood slices. The thing is, I'm going to squash. That's it. Just got little wood, little numbers on my wood. See, and I want to use this wood slice now, but then I'll have to use 5. No, I like the 3. I don't want to take it over the top. It does look like dried banana slices, but they're actually, what does it say? It's in foreign, so that doesn't really help. But yes, Anne took me to a shop and I love it. I love the little slices, especially, look, you can stamp them as well. You can stamp the little wood slices. So that's it. Look for mini wood slices. Look up mini wood slices. I need another piece of book page. I miss shopping in real life. I miss my friends and I miss shopping. But I don't miss travelling. I don't miss travelling, I must admit. I'm loving being at home because I was doing too much travelling before. So I don't miss that at all. So I'm just going to add a little bit of book page here. And the composition is here. The composition is here. You don't want to cover this leaf up. You're just thinking about the composition. So just a few more numbers. We're nearly there now. Added to my evergreen linen. Don't forget the tuna tin. Yes, you could visit Chris. You could visit Chris because it's not far from you because you're not far from me. So you'd be able to visit the shop, Chris. You'd be able to visit it, no problem at all. Oh, I just love this. I love this. And now what I'm going to do is just add a few of these numbers in the background from my stamp set 350. I'm in love with the bee. I'm just adding some of these numbers in the background. Banana chips coloured with distress inks. Exactly, Serena. I'm telling you, I use anything. I use anything. I'm just adding some numbers now to the background just to finish my composition. Just to finish my composition. And I can't hold this up because everything needs to dry solid. Everything needs to dry really well. So I'm not going to hold it up. So just add a few, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to add one more just so that it's in odd numbers. Just so that it's in odd numbers. And it's not too much. It's not a detail that's too overpowering. Let me bring this onto a canvas so it's sturdy. Bring that onto my canvas. Then add some white splatters. Add some white splatters. Let me just pump my pen so I get a better splatter. That's better. Add some white splatters to your substrate. Just so it lifts everything. Makes it look nice and bright. And that, when we've got a little bit where we want a little... Let me just make sure that's nice and straight. Like so. And that is I think I'm just going to do one more thing. Just one more thing. I'm just going to stamp this. So I'm just going to stamp the word B. Just going to stamp the word B. Oh, thank you, Sarah John. Thank you. Just stamp the B. Just onto my calico. No index clips. No. I'm trying to use different things for you as well. I'll still always use my index clips because I love index clips. But I'm trying to mix it up a little bit for you. And obviously so it's different from the workshop as well. Just so the workshop just doesn't, you know, look the same. So I'm just going to tuck the word. I don't want to add it over here because then your eye's like this. You want it in this composition here. You don't want your eye all over the place. Oh, thanks, Chris. Trust me, Chris, my head's not working. My head's not working. That's why we used a leaf from the garden, because I was getting desperate. So just add the B. But your composition is here, just here, because you don't want your eye going all over the place. So most of the composition is there. And that is our project. All done. Just from one leaf. Just from a leaf, Lynn. And that leaf has still got a prominent position. If I just hold that up, it's still got a prominent position. That makes me... Sorry, Chris. Your work's brilliant, Chris. Trust me. But just look at that leaf. I just love the leaf. I just think that technique, just for adding something with your stamped image, is just brilliant. I think the leaf is gorgeous. And all we've used is tin, dried bits, a rusty nail, a tin of tuna, and a dead leaf. We've used a dead leaf. And I have to say, that leaf, I'm going to have to do that again. I'm going to have to do that leaf again. I just love it. I love that leaf. And that was it. I managed it. Yay, I managed it, Patricia. I managed it. Yay. Oh, thank you, Karen. I think I'm just lucky sometimes. Oh, I just managed that. Yay. And what did we do for time? How long have we been on? So I managed it. I racked that deep. I had to dig deep then. I had to dig deep. But I just love that leaf. I think that is lovely. I like the bee on the tin, Anne. I like that. But do you like the fact, Anne, it's taken me a year to use those bits, Anne? Don't you think that's unbelievable? A year. Mind you, I still use them. I still use them. So thank you very much for your company again. Thank you for all your shares. Thank you very much. The leaf is lovely, Chris. Hey, Chris, I wonder what it'd look like, Chris, if we did the leaf on the till rolls. If we did the leaf on the till rolls, Chris, and rubbed it on the till rolls and then burnt it with the heat tool like we did before. That might be worth a try. Less than an hour. Hey, that's not bad, is it? That's not bad, less than an hour. That is brilliant. So thank you very much. You'll pull it out of the bag. Under the hour, Sarah. Yay. Belinda says, I threw my tins away the other day. Not again. So thank you very much for your company. Thank you for all your shares and thank you for your support. So I'm really pleased with that. I must admit, that leaf has made my day, that leaf. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I'm definitely putting my feet up now, Lynn. Well, I've got to tidy the desk or there's no workshop tomorrow. So I need to tidy the desk. I have some metal coasters. Hey, use them, Sue. Use your metal coasters. You're very welcome, Carmen. 1 more week till playtime. Yay, Carmen. Yay. You're very welcome, Chris. You're very welcome. So I will see you all tomorrow, those that are joining me tomorrow. Oh, till roll's neat. Chris pointed me into the direction of stamping onto till rolls. Chris, Kate Crane and, oh, I've forgotten the other lady's name now. But Chris was stamping onto till rolls, so I had a go. But you could have a go with the leaf on till rolls. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you. I really did have to drag that from the deep. Drag that from the deep. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And hopefully another fab morning of workshops. Yes, 6 o'clock, I think, and tomorrow. So I will see you all at 10 a.m. I couldn't think then what I was doing. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.